5 weeks now, D.C. health officials have asked people to avoid contact with the Potomac River following the massive sewer spill. The health director says this guidance might be lifted after this weekend. Thanks for watching the news at 4. I'm Annie Yu. Tonight, our team is continuing the coverage of the Potomac sewage crisis. Let's start with our Rafael Sanchez-Cruz live along the Potomac tonight. Rafael, what does lifting this guidance actually mean, and will they issue new rules?
Well, Annie, DC's director of health tells us that she thinks that by Monday, recreational activities can resume here on the Potomac River. That includes fishing and that includes swimming as well. So no further guidance, business as usual. But what do DC residents think about this? The Potomac River has thawed out along the Georgetown waterfront, and DC health officials say we've reached a pivotal step following last month's massive sewer spill.
We want people to just use the river normally because we're at normal conditions.
On Monday, DC's health department is likely to lift the current guidance telling people to avoid touching the water in the Potomac River.
Anything that you were used to doing on the water, we're saying that it's okay to return to do that. That is with the caveat that it's never okay to swim in the district's water.
Dr. Ayanna Bennett says her decision to lift the guidance comes after 3 weeks of standard E. coli levels.
This is not a static event. So if it happened on a lake or a pond, we'd be having a different conversation. But this is a very large river. So just enormous amounts of water have washed over the site we're concerned about in the now over a month since this event happened.
But some people are still hesitant.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable touching it right now. I mean, I go fishing down here a lot too, and I think the water already makes me a little nervous, but definitely not after like all the sewage spill and stuff.
I'm not really too familiar with being in the water anyways. I do it a couple times, but you know, I definitely wouldn't try going there now after the spill.
Everyone has a different comfort level.
Is it too soon to return to normal? Dr. Bennett doesn't think so.
But I know I have crew teams and other folks who are really devoted to their use of the river, who do feel comfortable going back once the levels are normal, and they've been normal for 3 weeks.
Starting on Monday, DC's Department of Energy and the Environment will also start daily E. coli testing of the Potomac and the Anacostia rivers. These results will be made public. This is on top of the daily testing that DC Water is already doing. Annie?
Right, Rafael, thank you so much.